Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is Fab with Steph. My name's Stephanie and today I have an unboxing for you of the Best of Beauty box from Boots. So this retails for £80 and it claims to have over £300 worth of value inside. So I purchased it and I used some offers on my Advantage card, which means I got about £8.20 extra in points back, which is amazing. So £8.20 that I can spend towards something else in the future. Not quite the same as cash back, but I'll take it. So it comes wrapped like this. So it's actually a little ribbon that keeps this sealed. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it for you now. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, so it's catching on this side, so it does have a little seal on it to protect it. This seal is already slid on, so it's not quite been wrapped around the way it should be. Just going to go ahead and undo this other side. I don't want to damage the box. That's the one thing I don't like about the ones when they're taped shut and it's this type of material. Sometimes if you grab it too quickly you rip the box, and it's ripped the box. A self-fulfilling prophecy, unfortunately. So it's only a teeny little bit, but I will show you. It's just removed a bit of the paper right here. So inside the box it opens and you can see like this. It does have a little bit of wrapping, as you can see there. It's not quite right round the product, but it is there. I'm just going to slide this right out to make it easier, and then I'll show you you can get a good view of everything that's in here. There's tons, absolutely tons. Let's hold it this way. Yeah, that gives you a good view. So I'm just going to sit it in front of me so I can take things out one by one and talk a little bit about them. Sorry, just had to organise myself a little bit there, so I moved my camera and I can't quite guarantee that it's at the same place as it was before, but I had to write down my list of the price points. So it actually says online that this box is worth £284.41. However, I did the math on it, and including the value of a little voucher that's in here, I work it out to be about £296.17. So it's likely that the cost is only for the physical products and the voucher is like a little add-on. But that actually has a £13.50 value, but there's an attached spend to it. So I think that that's probably why they've rejigged the value there. But I'm just going to start showing you what's in the box. And tell you why I'm excited about it basically. It's actually an amazing box. It's got a nice balance of makeup and beauty items, and the stuff that's in there is actually things that I would want, whereas I tend to find that when I get like a nice big beauty box that it's a mix between, you know, I really wanted this and I'm not so fussed about other things that are in there. But I think that they are not lying when they say it's Best of Beauty. Really impressed with the contents, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So one of the first things in here is the Pixi Glow Tonic. Now this is 5% glycolic acid exfoliating toner and is actually a bit of a cult product to the extent that Aldi went to the effort of duping it. So Lauder did actually have a line of the Glow Tonic, the Vitamin C, the Retinol and the Rose. But this one has an RRP of £18. The max discount I've ever really seen it on would have been about 20%. I think you might be able to get it when they do like flash 1/3 promos in Boots, but really it does tend to retain its value and has an amazing following for something that's quite pricey. Usually I'd say that a toner is something that people would spend less money on, but for some reason people really swear by these, so I'm excited to try the real thing. I've had the Aldi dupe. I do think it's quite good, so I'm interested to see if this is better or if Aldi basically hit the nail on the head. So at £18 we're already off to a good start. I've already said that my cost for this box was probably roughly £72 if I consider the points that I have now got on my Advantage card able to be used and redeemed against a future product. So I hate doing math, but 62 minus 8, we're at 54 trying to get value out of this box. I wouldn't have paid the full 18 though, so maybe I just consider it 62 because I wouldn't have paid more than a tenner for that. I would have bought it from a reseller, I'm gonna be honest. This year is something that I actually almost bought. So the cheapest I've seen this for is £6, the RRP is £8, and this is the Morphe Highlight and Contour Beauty Sponge. Pretty self-explanatory, very much like a beauty blender. You wet it and then apply your makeup. In this case, it specifies that it's highlight and contour because of the nature of the shape. If you can see that sort of edging there, it gets in really well to carve out and give you quite defined lines. I love a good beauty sponge and probably should have been replacing mine very soon anyway. So very glad that that's in there. Saves me, and I wouldn't have been very appreciative if I had it in a beauty box, in all honesty, unless it had been Morphe, because I tend to find it's the cheaper quality ones that are in there and they start to like rip, which is weird. I'm not entirely sure how you manage to rip a sponge, but I somehow always rip the cheaper ones. But yeah, so that is that. Next, I'll show you one of the more expensive ones as well. This is worth £21. This is the MAC Prep and Prime 6+, and it is called a Skin Refresher or Finishing Mist. The difference between this and say the Urban Decay one, the all-nighter that is also a cult fave, is that this is designed to go on both before or after, or both, your makeup. This has a pretty cult following. A lot of people recommend this particular spray. I've never tried the MAC one. I've got the Charlotte Tilbury, got the Urban Decay, and I've got NYX. So interested to see if this lives up to the name. I tend to find that MAC products are really good. So yeah, definitely happy to receive that in a box, and it is the full size one as well, which is great. Next product, I'll do a bit of skincare again. This is the Wishful Glow. So this is the 40 ml size, which has an RRP of £18. I actually have this in the 100 ml and 20 ml already. I have the 20 ml from last month's glossy box, can't speak, and I have 100 ml from Agora as I redeemed it as a treat. The likelihood is, because of that, this is going to go into someone's Christmas gift, or maybe into a Christmas advent calendar, or maybe into a future giveaway. But definitely grateful to get it in the box and pleased to see it there. Wishful's obviously quite new to the UK. The Huda brand launched it, I believe, last year, and it was available in the US first, and obviously they are the bigger market than us. So getting a chance to try it over here is exceptional. I have tried the honey balm from this line as well and found it was amazing for my skin. It contains niacinamide, and I just found that it really didn't make my skin feel oily when I woke up, which is really strange. It generally feels like that anyway, and then I feel okay once I've washed my face. But I woke up and my skin was absolutely fine. So kind of amazed, excited to continue to use Your Glow. Next thing that I've got in my box, I'll go for another skincare. So this is one that I absolutely love. I've unboxed it in other videos before. This is the Strawberry Booster 100% cold pressed strawberry seed oil. I just love it. I don't usually put too many oils on my face. This one is an exception. The RRP is £12. Cheapest I've seen this one is for 15% off, I think it was. And it has this nice sort of jammy smell to it and just makes my skin feel kind of velvety. I already have 3 of this, so I don't really need another one, but again, grateful to receive it in a box and do think it has earned its place in a Best of Beauty box. 100% recommend. Next item, will I go for a makeup-y one? Yeah. This little mini here is worth only £7. It is an Orgasm Mini and it's a 1.2 gram size. The full size is 4.5 grams. And this is just the cutest little thing. Like, look how tiny this is. I mean, you can see from the box already that it's going to be teeny weeny. I love minis. I don't know about anyone else. I'm mildly obsessed. I just like them. I just think they're so cute. Like, I have no idea why. I have literally no idea. But it's just so cute. I do kind of wish it had a mirror in there. It doesn't have a mirror. That little reflective bit is actually the plastic that should be over here. So it would have been nice if it had that, but I still think it's adorable. It's going to be added to my mini collection, or it might end up in one of my advent calendars for my family. Ooh, I just threw that unintentionally. I'll double check and make sure it's not broken. I don't think so. It landed quite close to where I went to set it. Next thing I'll show you will be another skincare one. So this is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. It's vitamin C and collagen boosted. Now this is exciting. I actually got a 1.5 ml trial size in my rocker box this month, so I will try that first. If I don't like it, which is unlikely, but if I don't like it, this will end up in an advent calendar. However, I've already tried some Ole Henriksen stuff. I absolutely love the brand. The RRP of this for 15 ml is £32, so I calculated that this is worth £6.40. For a 3 ml size, that's kind of crazy, but you do find with the pricier creams and things like that, that the small mls are worth substantially more than you might have thought. And I do think that you're not just paying for the name with that particular brand. Everyone's skin's different, maybe it wouldn't work for you, but everything so far has just worked so well for me. And I know that the Banana Bright is a bit of a cult product and I just haven't tried it yet. It's the Vitamin C Rush one that I really like. Next thing, I'll go for another skincare one. This is the Boots Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. It has an RRP of £5. This is exciting for me because obviously it's kind of like a dupe, this range, for The Ordinary. Revolution Beauty have obviously jumped on that bandwagon as well. It's meant to be a lot more stripped back skincare, and I like that I get the chance to try it before I buy into the Boots like category. They tend to do things like 3 for 2s and stuff like that, and obviously you get your Boots card points, your Advantage card points. So if this does the job and it's as good, then I would switch to this from The Ordinary because there is that perceived benefit. So yeah, interested to try it, and the fact that the moisturizer is built into this makes it a lot easier, because if you use a hyaluronic acid product and you're not using a moisturizer with it, it actually has the effect of drying your skin. You need the moisture for it to lock it in. So yeah, I'm all in for trying that. Very excited for that one. I'm going to do a makeup one next. So this right here is another mini, and I'm in love, and it should be going into someone's advent calendar, but it's not. I've already got a mini from this line, so it's the Mademoiselle Fenty Beauty Plush Matte Lipstick. The shade I've already got is Candy Venom. This is shade Thick. Now, I might give up my Candy Venom one and kind of meet myself halfway, I don't know. It's just such a beautiful shade, this. It's in more of a sort of purpley based nude. It's got all of the same branding as the full size ones do. And in fact, even though this is a mini, the weight for this product is 1 gram and the full size is 1.7. So this is worth £9.41. Which is definitely surprising. I didn't realize that it was more than half of the full size, because obviously the container's that much bigger that you just think this is teeny. But I just think it's gorgeous. So happy to add that to my minis collection. Probably a little selfish, but need to be sometimes. Next thing, I'll do another little skincare one. This is the Estee Lauder. So this is the Advanced Night Repair. I got this and I unboxed it in my Stella Latest in Beauty edit. Now, I complained a little bit about this. Some people got this as a freebie through Soul Post on Facebook. I'd applied for the same one and I got a little sachet. It was like 1 ml, but some people got this literal 7 ml bottle. So I feel like this is like a free thing, but it is actually worth £14.75. And I sold my last one from that other box, and I may very well sell this one, or it might end up again in an advent calendar for this Christmas. It is meant to be an exceptional product. A lot of people are raving about it that did get that sample, so I'm in two minds. I will have a think about it. Although it says it's night repair, it does say that you apply AM and PM before moisturizer. So that always confuses me. Like, so is it AM or is it PM? I don't know, maybe I'm dumb. But moving on. This is a Bare Minerals product, and I know again this is one that I have managed to purchase off of a reseller, so I think it was either a freebie or in another beauty box that I didn't get. And this is the Skin Longevity Long Life Herb Serum from Bare Minerals. The size is 8 ml, the full price one, the full size is 30 ml at £34, so this is worth £9.06. It says, what are you for? Full of strength and resilience, free of visible signs of aging. Okay, and it's vegan, which is nice. Tree nut free. I didn't even realize that skincare could have tree nuts in it in particular. So that's interesting, something else that people have to deal with that I maybe didn't realize. But again, this is either advent calendar or add to my minis, and I think it is just just skincare, which is nice. I like when these things come in mini sizes because not everything that works for one person will work for another. So I hate if I get something like a new skincare product and then I try it and then I hate it, especially when it's like the pots and things, because you can't resell that. You can't, even if you've dipped your fingers in it, even if you sanitize, like no one really wants to buy that product or even receive it for free. So you're then left with anyone who's in your immediate circle, and if it doesn't work for them, it's just so wasteful and it seems like such a faff and effort. So I love being able to try a smaller size of something before I go ahead and invest in the full size product. I think that's quite normal, but maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. But I do know I'm going to move on. So this here is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. It is the mini size of the waterproof liquid liner in Trooper Black. This actually sells for £10. Also though, if you are a Latest in Beauty subscriber, you can get this as one of your 5 items in your box this month. It is still available just now. I will put my referral link down below. I believe that you get 20% off as a new subscriber. So if you're not subscribed already, you could get 20% off, and it's £12.95, but you pay for postage until your 3rd month in. And I think postage is £3.95, so it might work out about £16.90. But at this worth £10 and then another 5 items, you can definitely get very good value for money. It's one of my favourite beauty boxes. Next thing I will show you is the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. So this is a 24-hour invisible shaping and setting gel for brows. This is worth £12. I'm not going to open this straight away, but I think I will keep it for myself. I'm currently using the Beauty Crop Brow Gel that I got in a Birchbox a couple of months ago, and it's exceptional. It does an excellent job of holding my brows in place. It contains vitamin E and castor oil, which helps promote hair growth and just healthy brows in general. And this, I think, is just such a good product that I wouldn't want to sell it or give it away, so it will probably be added to my stash, which I might change my mind, but highly unlikely. I really like Benefit products in general, and I do use some of their other products for my brows. I've got the brow builder from them in this month's Elle. It was a free sample, and I've just used a few in the past and really liked it. I can't remember the name of the one. It's like a brush and a tube, and it kind of looks like it's going to be a mascara, but it's not. It's for your brows. I think it might be called Give Me Brow, but not 100% sure, sorry. Next thing I'm going to show is the Clarins Paris. This is the Beauty Flash Balm. The size is 30 ml and the 50 ml is the full size, which sells for £33. So this is worth a whopping £19.80. It says it brightens and tightens, and it is actually intended for body, which makes me really happy. So I have been using Clarins Eau Dynamisante. And it's a spray that you can get, and it says that it will firm skin, and I have been using it in a place where I have scar tissue, and I have actually seen a noticeable difference from using that product. So I'm hoping that this is just as good, and I can use that once the spray runs out, or as like an alternating so that my skin doesn't get used to one or the other. But Clarins products just seem to be working really well for me. So yeah, very happy with that. What am I going to reach for next? I think most of what's left is makeup stuff. So this is something I'm quite excited to try, but it came loose because it doesn't fit in the card thing that they've got here. So like I can do one bit but not the other to kind of hold it in place. So it had fallen out, but I'm not mad about it because it probably means that I got a bigger size. So this is a 10 ml size. It's worth £6.40, and it is the Pure Canvas Primer. Now Laura Mercier, I understand, started in artistry. Someone was talking to me about this recently, so feel free to fact check me. They could have been making it up, but I'm told that she started in artistry, moved to makeup artistry, and has just always been about creating that perfect base for skin. The only product I've really tried from Laura Mercier have been those setting powders, so I have the Glow and the Translucent, and they are cult faves, so I'm very excited to try this, given that people say that this is what she is exceptional at. Yeah, so really so grateful to get a little one of that to give it a try before I go ahead and invest. Next product I'll show you is one of my favourite mascaras. This one here I believe is worth £12, but I'll just double check. Yeah, £12. So this is the Better Than Sex Mini. It's a 4.8 gram size. It's one of my favourite mascaras, but it's second to Damn Girl for me. I know that this is again an absolute cult favourite. And it's just so great. Even if I just show you the little picture, they're showing you like the before and after. I really see an immediate result from using this. No one else is getting this. This is definitely getting added to my stash. I just love it, and I love having it in a mini size so you can pop it in a travel bag. I know that the full size fits in like your minimum liquid, but I just like everything being smaller when I'm traveling so it's not taking up too much space. I need the space for like the clothes that I'm probably not going to wear that I'm packing. You know what it's like. You really want to just limit how much you're physically carrying and stuff like that as well. So I have 3 items left. I'm going to show you this one next. So this is the natural dry oil. It's from Rituals, and it says Ritual of Ayurveda. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but it says it's for body and hair, which I love. Love that it's a 30 ml size. This is worth £5.85. The full size sells for £19.50. I'm just excited to try it. It contains almond oil. I usually use argan oil, but no harm in trying something new, and it's meant to be really good for locking in moisture both to hair and skin. So definitely excited to give that a try as well. Hadn't really heard of that one before, so I don't know if that's like a cult fave or how it quite made it in the Best of Beauty box, because everything else seems to be quite well known and very hyped. But more than happy to learn about why that is. I'm assuming it did something to earn its position, so I'm grateful. Next thing I'm grateful for is this right here. So this is the Becca Ignite. This is worth a whopping £32. So that is such a substantial amount of the value of this box. And it's the Liquefied Light Highlighter. The shade that it's in is Passion. I would say I think that this might actually be better for darker skin tones, but it will make me look quite pearlescent, opalescent. Don't know if you can see, but it actually reflects green a little bit as well as the pink. And I just haven't tried one of these before. I've heard a lot about them, so I'm grateful again for the opportunity to try it. That one is a full size. Because it's a pump, it would be easy just to give it away, or even potentially resell it if I try it and it just doesn't work for my skin. With this one, it's meant to be more like a slightly jelly texture rather than super runny and liquidy, which is great because the really runny ones I tend to find if I put them on with a beauty blender or with a brush, it actually lifts the makeup from underneath, whereas the gel on a beauty blender should just dab right on top without removing any of my base, which is super important. It's so annoying when you've done everything and you're so happy and then you do something and it takes it away. And there's one last item for me to show you from this box. Now, this was honestly the thing that really sold the box to me. I have never owned anything from this makeup brand until this past month, and then I received it from Agora. So it is actually Huda Beauty. Now this palette retails for £56, so just between this and the Becca at full price is worth the full box. So anything else is then almost like a bonus. How beautiful is this packaging? Now I know that a lot of people will have seen this before, and I'm sorry for being behind the times, but it is expensive and I've just never been able to justify spending £56 on a palette. And if I did, it'd probably be on the new Pat McGrath palette. It's got 18 colours in there, really known for their beautiful goldy and shimmery tones and like the glitters. But Huda is known for the very creamy consistency. This is her here. And just, oh my god, it's so stunning. So I'm going to be careful and just turn it around. How pretty. I'm going to see if I can show this in a better way so you can see the shades. Yes. This one here actually looks like it would go really well in particular with that Becca highlight, which is a strange thing to say about a eyeshadow shade, mascara shade. I just think this is really beautiful. The angelic one in particular, I can't wait to try. Nefertiti, Retrograde, it's just all gorgeous. very deep sort of tones, but nice balanced ones to lighten up the look. It's something that would really work for all skin tones, and I kind of just enjoy that it's more inclusive. It's meant to be really pigmented, very creamy formula, so works best for anyone with drier eyelids. Obviously a powdery based one would actually highlight any areas of dry skin if you have those. I have oily lids. I don't know if you can see that just now. It kind of takes away some of my mascara sometimes, unfortunately. So powdery formulas work for me just fine. It's just about getting the right primer. But yeah, I'm so excited to try that, and I think this box is worth it so much. £284 worth of value, and most of the stuff in here, like, you wouldn't see this for less. You wouldn't see a brand new, untouched by anyone else, from a genuine seller. You would not see this for less really than, even if you got the 15%, which is an uncommon discount, like, you wouldn't see it for much less than its normal RRP. With the Becca, I've seen it in some promos, but not very often, and it's usually if you're getting a full set, so they're still expensive. Everything I think just has such a good value to it, whereas some of the boxes you see, like, it says it's worth that, but you know that those brands are always on promo, or, you know, it's like, it's not really, you would never really pay that full amount for what is inside the box. This is probably my favorite box that I've ever bought, just for everything that's in it, being such cult products. So excited to try or to give to someone. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed my unboxing. If you did, definitely give me a thumbs up down below. If you've got any questions, comments, anything you'd like me to review in particular, then feel free to go ahead and leave that down below as well. And if you haven't already and you're interested in seeing future videos from me, then you can also hit that subscribe button. But regardless, I hope you have a great day.